Hi there. This might be the last Final Finds video that I got up this year. Don't really plan on going out and buying records the next few weeks. There's a couple of LPs on their way that I might make a little video of those. But yeah, I got a lot of really nice records. Most of them Goodwill, a couple of stuff I received in the mail, and a couple of stuff I bought at a record store. So let's get cracking. I have not listened to the majority of this, so I'm not going to go in depth on what they sound like, what I think of, because I can't talk about that. Found Lord of the Rings by Bo Hansen. This is the US copy on Pink Scroll Charisma, which is my first. Pretty stoked. I hear so many people in the vinyl community talk about this record, that it's so good. When I found it, I was like, I need to pick this up. There's a lot of 80s stuff in this video as well. Picked up the Thompson Twins. Here's to Future Days. 1980, 84, 83, 84, something like that. Now it's got a couple of their hits, and this was one of the early albums I didn't have, and I liked the Thompson Twins enough. Picked up this Reader's Digest album, Music from Fantasia. It's not the original soundtrack, but it features a track that I think is so amazing. That is Night on Bear Mountain. For years I didn't know what it was. When I heard the Beastie Boys Intergalactic video, that opening part of Night on Bear Mountain is in there. I heard that composition in trailers for Godzilla, so I was like, what the hell is this? And now I found this really cheap compilation. I think it was 50 cents or so. But yeah, I really wanted that composition, so I have it now. Picked up Hey Jude by Wilson Pickett, 1969 solo album. My first Wilson Pickett, and as far as I know, his version of Hey Jude is pretty amazing. So glad I found that. Picked this up. Gary Fane, or actually it's called Gary Fane's Musical Interpretation of the Zodiac Horoscope. This looks like prog, but it is not. This is 1980, I think. Comes in the original inner sleeve. It is 1980, yeah. This is a Dutch project created by the same guy who did the Stars on 45 thing. It doesn't sound like Stars on 45, thank God, but it's very poppy, from what I quickly sampled, because I wanted to know what this was like. It's okay. You know, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but it's okay. This I knew beforehand would not be cool, but I just had to pick it up. This is Halloween, and no, it's not the metal Halloween. The album is called, let's see if I can get that in there, Come See What It's All About. And just look at the cover. Without the glare, of course. That is weird. You got this guy who looks like the Wolfman, but more like a dog. He's got green fingernails. You got this guy. Where are we? Here we are. This guy who's got a pumpkin face. He's got a laser from his shoes. You got this old guy here who's got, I don't know, his hand is in slow motion. You got this guy here who's got this magic sword. There's a guy coming through this black hole. And there's a woman here who's floating in space. Gets even worse. Here's the band picture. They have silly names. This guy's called Dr. Mime in Time. This one's called Sir Punk and Funk. That guy. That guy is called Count Swansolini, the bold guy there. This guy who looks like a dog is called Captain Canine. You got this guy is Prince Chromosome, and this is Lady Midnight. What does it sound like? It's very cheesy, bad disco music from 1979, but the cover, I had to pick this up. It's so silly. So I doubt I'll keep this. This goes for, I picked this up for 50 cents. This goes for about 10 euros on Discogs. I'll throw it on there for a little less and see if I sell it. I don't know if I will, but it's cheesy. Some more 80s stuff. This is self-titled LP by Flip. They're a British band. This is 1985. 86. It's on RCA. I have one 12-inch by them called Plague of Hearts, which I like. They have this new romantic type sound, and I thought, 50 cents, let's pick it up. Here we got Living in the Box, self-titled debut album. I don't think I need to talk too much about this. Everyone knows the song, Living in a Box. I haven't listened to the rest, but it's okay. This is more Goodwill. Sting, Bring on the Night, Live double LP. I don't think anyone doesn't know who Sting is. This is from his Dream of the Blue Turtles period. So, yeah, I like Sting. So I picked this up as well. This was another Goodwill find, Lou Reed live. This was pretty good. Finding this in Goodwill, I was pretty happy. Look at his haircut. That's a weird ass haircut. It's only 6 songs on here. Walk on the Wild Side, Waiting for the Man, Vicious, Satellite of Love, Oh Jim, Sad Song, and that's it. I don't think this will be an essential album, but it's fun to have. The last Goodwill record I found, it's Mirage by Camel. It's a US copy on Passport Records. Comes with the original insert as well, lyric sheet, whatever. I'm not going to show it in depth. Yeah, slowly picking these Camel records up, and as you can see, most of them that I have shown in the past were all Goodwill finds. This one as well. So those were the Goodwill records. Now on to 2 records I picked up in a store that sells secondhand vinyl. First up, this is Tangerine Dream, Stratosphere, Gatefold, Tangerine Dream, Krautrock, Ambient, Electronica. This is 1976. Haven't really delved into it. It's got the green Virgin label. So this was a nice find as well. I think it's a compilation album. John Cale, Guts. It's got it's got songs from his first few albums. I think this is from 1977. It features Phil Manzanera. Let's see, Phil Collins on drums, Brian Eno. A lot more musicians are on here, but yeah, this was a nice find. The next record is a record a friend of mine bought at the recent record fair, but he thought he was buying a different record by this band. When I told him that the record he actually wanted had a different cover, he was like, "Oh my god, I think I have it," and he had, and I picked it up. I bought it from him. It's Ozma by the Melvins. This is the album on the UK release on Tupelo. I didn't have this one yet, so I was really glad that he made a mistake. But yeah, the funny thing is, before he actually went to the record fair, he looked at his Melvins records to see what he didn't have yet. He totally forgot it. So I have Ozma. We'll have to check it out. I love, the Melvins, of course, but I haven't listened to it yet. The next two records are records I received. One I received in the mail, another one I bought through a friend. The first one is very special. It's the Lost Tapes box set by Can. I think either early this year or late last year, the CD package came out, and I didn't buy it. Not thinking, it will be on vinyl someday soon, and I will pick it up then, but I wasn't planning on picking it up. Then this came out, and I had enough money for this box set on my PayPal account, so I thought, let's do it. Let's just go for it. In total, including shipping, it was 80 euros. So it's not cheap, but like I said, I sold some records, some VHS tapes, and this is what I paid for. It comes with a poster, which I will not hang on the wall. I think it's the same as the CD, but the booklet and all the stuff are, bigger, obviously. That's a really nice booklet. It's got some pretty cool artwork in there. And the LPs, they're in normal sort of sleeves. This is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And the label art is the same as this artwork, except, smaller. 4 and number 5. Don't think I need to explain what this is. This is tapes that they had forgotten about and they rediscovered, and well, they released it on vinyl, obviously. It's a really cool looking package. Really thick cardboard box, and it's just, they've taken so much care of this. This is really nice. So I'm really happy that I was able to pick this up. And the last record is another record that got announced last week, and I contacted a friend of mine who works in a record store, and I said, order it, please. So he did, and it's a Dutch hip-hop album called Opgeduffeld. This is not a split, but it's a combination of two rap groups, Opgezwollen, which is my favorite rap group from Holland, and Duvel Duvel. They're based in Rotterdam. They're the older section of Dutch hip hop, I guess. They've been in the Dutch hip hop scene since it started, I guess. Anyway, this is probably the first time it's on vinyl. It contains 14 tracks, 5 of which were never ever released on CD or vinyl before. They were part of Opgeduffeld 2 that didn't come out. This is what the label looks like. It's the same as the artwork on the front. Yeah, it's heavy beats. It's really cool to have this. This label, Top Notch. They don't really do vinyl releases of their stuff, but they do now. So I hope that they will do more reissues of classic hip hop stuff that I really like. So let's hope so. Anyway, for those who are interested, you can get it from, I guess, topnotch.nl. That's top little, I don't know what to call it. I'll probably put it down in the description below. It's not cheap. Let's just say that it's like 23 euros, and it's doesn't come with any extras. No download code, no CD, no insert, no inner sleeve, printed inner sleeve. It's just standard black inner sleeve. But if you're interested, let me know. I'll hook you up with the link. But this is a pretty cool album. So that's my final update. It's short compared to the last one, and if I don't see you before the end of the year, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. So take care. Peace.